A Mayan king pierced his own tongue with venomous spines to commune with the gods, forging the dawn of a dynasty, August 2nd of the year 320 AD. Deep within the untamed heart of the Chiapas jungle, flanked by the rushing waters of the Usumacinta River, rises Yaxchilan, an enigmatic limestone metropolis swallowed by the mist. The official chronicle of this Mesoamerican superpower begins with a single man, the sovereign Iat-Balam. Known in the glyphs as Iat-Balam I, this ruler did not merely settle for governing, he forged a lineage of formidable jaguar kings who would dominate the landscape for centuries. But in the unforgiving world of the classic Maya, legitimacy was not handed down with a simple headdress of feathers. Absolute power demanded a visceral and sacred pact with the dark underworld and the celestial deities. To cement his ascension to the throne on that fateful August 2nd, Iat-Balam had to tear open an interdimensional portal. The temples grew thick with the dense, intoxicating smoke of copal incense burning in clay braziers. The monarch, adorned with heavy pectorals of pure jade and jaguar pelts, knelt for the rite. The spilling of royal blood was the ultimate proof of a ruler's devotion, endurance, and divinity. The high priests handed him a rough robe, embedded with the venomous barbs of a stingray. A deathly silence paralyzed the multitudes gathered in the great plaza as the king opened his mouth. The priceless royal blood dripped onto sacred amate bark paper, which was immediately cast into the crackling fire. From the dense columns of that crimson smoke, the Maya believed there materialized the fearsome vision serpent, a monstrous cosmic entity that spat the messages of the ancestors directly into the mind of the new king. This act of visceral pain and trance consecrated Iat-Balam as the absolute divine conduit on earth. Yaxchilan would thrive under this sacred dynasty fueled by blood, jade, and war. Its golden age would erupt during the late classic period, dominating regional trade and politics. Between the years 580 and 800 AD, the city transformed into a marvel of engineering and art. They raised majestic carved temples and exquisite altars that defied the gravity of the jungle. Their master artisans sculpted over 120 hieroglyphic texts across breathtaking stone lintels. These monuments did not merely document glorious military victories and the capture of prisoners of war. They immortalized, in grueling detail, the very bloodletting rituals that founded the city. Today, the imposing ruins of Yaxchilan still resist the suffocating embrace of the jungle's roots. Its carved lintels remain silent witnesses to that mysterious August 2nd of the year 320. The day the pain and blood of a king sealed the immortal destiny of a civilization. The dynasty founded by his blood ruled unbroken for over 500 years. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. If history moves you as much as it moves us, subscribe to The Day Changed Everything, so you never miss an event that transformed the world.